Hello guys, it's your favorite programmer here, Ishe. So last time I posted about how to properly charge clients, right? When it comes to software development gigs or software development projects, right? So in the comment section, someone requested that I make a video on how to get gigs, right? So to get gigs, it's a bit tough, but if you do it the right way, right, you can get yourself gigs from startups or even from individuals, right? But I'm not going to come here and tell you guys that I get gigs all the time, right? It's only 2025 that things are starting to make sense to me. But sometimes when I don't have these gigs, I would have to do like side jobs or to do other things that can generate income for me, right? So I'm going to tell you what works for me, right? And then you can try it out on yourself, and then you can also experiment on yourself to see how it works for you, right? So to get gigs, right, the first thing that you need to know is like you need to learn a particular skill, right? For example, when it comes to software development, what do you want to learn? Is it web development? Is it mobile application development? Or is it machine learning, right? Once you find out what you want to learn, right? If it's mobile application development, for example, you have passion with mobile applications or game development, right? And then put aside some time to learn, right? Put aside at least, let's say, 2 hours or 3 hours a day to learn, right? By the end of the week, you will find that you have something like, if you're putting 2 hours a day, by the end of the week, you will be having something like 14 hours. That's compounding, right? And then also, while least you are learning, you need to make sure you avoid as much distractions as you can, right? You know, a lot of things demand our attention in this modern day era, right? But you need to just to pay with your attention you get. And then the second thing is develop a portfolio project, right? So for you to get gigs, right, clients need to know that you can solve a particular problem, right? Or you can handle projects, right? So the only way you can show them is by your portfolio, right? If I'm hiring someone, I want to see what they've done, right? That's how humans are wired, right? We need trust, right? So you need to develop a portfolio. To develop that portfolio, you need to find a project that you are interested in. And also you need to find what problem you usually face daily that you can automate using your skills, right? Once you have done that, right? Once you have done that, you have developed that project, you have put it out there. The third thing that you need to do is market yourself, right? Okay, guys, this is one of the problems that I had. That this is one of the things that I did in like when I started learning software. I would build projects, right, and then I would put them out there in Google Play Store, and then I would not put them out there on social media, right? So people need to know that you can build projects. So you need to make sure that your social media presence is high. Post your projects, whatever you worked on, post it. Whatever that you struggled with, post it. There's a high chance that someone else out there is also struggling with the thing that you solved, right? Post it out there, make articles on how to solve particular bugs, right? How to do particular things, right? Because the thing is like I almost got one of my gigs like last month. It was a startup. I posted one of my projects that I was working on, which is a job search application that I did for YouTube, for my YouTube channel, right? I posted it on LinkedIn, and then someone just saw it, and then he commented like, "We are looking for someone to build us a project for our." It was like I think e-pharmacy or something like telemedicine. We need someone to build a telemedicine application for us, and then we communicated via email. The project only fell out when I disclosed my location, right? I think they were looking for someone who is close to them, right? But as you can see, you can actually get gigs by posting on LinkedIn, right? And then the other thing is LinkedIn, and then Facebook, and also X, right? Formerly known as Twitter, was one of my biggest projects that I got this year. I got it from Facebook. I remember I posted one of my projects that I was working on, which is a food delivery application. You can check it out on my YouTube, food delivery application. And you can also check out the job search application if you want to learn, right? And then you can use them as portfolio. So I posted that one on Facebook, and then someone messaged me, and then they were like, I need to build this kind of project. will you be able to do so? And then I said yes. And then after that, we then started working together, right? So that's how I got. So you need to make sure that you post your portfolio, you post articles on Facebook, or you can even like open a YouTube channel, and then you can start making tutorials on how to develop mobile application. If it's web development, how to make web apps, right? The thing is, like, what I saw with most people is they think that to post tutorials on YouTube, you need to be an expert. No, you are not an expert. You just have to get started to become an expert. So most of the projects that I post here on YouTube, I'll be learning while uploading them here on YouTube. That's how it works, right? And then other thing you can also do is you can also search on platforms like Fiverr and Upwork, right? So I haven't had much success with Upwork because I bought Connects long time ago. I applied for different gigs. I didn't get them. The problem with Upwork is, one, the platform is saturated. Two, you also need like reviews for other clients to hire you, right? So it's only like last week, someone just messaged me on Upwork from nowhere, and then they said, can you fix this problem that I'm facing with Stripe? And then I said yes. And then that's when like I got my first gig, right? So this comes from our previous point that your social media presence, maybe they saw one of my videos about Stripe payments. If you can check, I have this video on Stripe payments here. And then they were like, okay, let me just DM this guy on Upwork. So you need to make sure that your social media presence, right? So on platforms like Upwork, once you get like your first gig on Upwork, or even not on Upwork, right? Make sure you deliver. Because once you deliver, that client who most likely will recommend you to another person, or most likely they will give you another project. Just as I was saying with this guy that messaged me on Facebook, right? After I delivered like his project, we are still working on it, but he was saying like, you are doing an amazing job. So I want you to also develop a site for me after this project is done. So you need to make sure you deliver. After you deliver, he might also recommend you to another projects or to other clients, right? And then the other thing is be persistent. You know, guys, especially when it comes to freelancing or getting gigs, it's not that easy, especially at the beginning. You don't have experience, you don't have portfolios, so you might be getting rejections here and there. But keep on pushing, keep on posting on social media, keep on working on yourself, keep on upgrading those skills every day, even if it seems like it's not working. Trust me, guys, I've been there. You keep on working, keep on working. It's only one day. You just need one opportunity. Once you get that one opportunity, the doors are open for you. So keep on working, guys. Be persistent. And also, you can also DM me if you have any questions. And also, if you want to learn mobile application development, you can also check my playlist. I have a e-commerce app series with Firebase. I have a food delivery application with Firebase. I have an e-commerce admin with Firebase. And currently, we are working on the job search application with Node.js and then with Flutter. Thanks for watching, guys. Cheers.